Aries, your charisma, your gift for repartee and sense of humor will incite you to improve your professional and personal lives. But sometimes, you lack self-confidence and some relationships end up in complete failure. You need to feel more confident if you really want to see things change in your life. Taurus, you are full of life, and there is a great emulation in your professional life. You are on a roll. You are enthusiastic about a new job offer. Think before turning this offer down. It could be much more interesting than what you hoped for. It could lead to great prospects of promotion and an unbelievable future. Gemini, sometimes it feels really good to rest when the entire world is agitating around you. You often have the tendency to favor the pleasures of the body and to neglect those of the mind. What a shame, you don't know what you are missing out on. You need to think today. Annoyed, you will think about all the things that frustrate you. A more balanced life seems imperative. Cancer, the day will be very quiet. Your recent investments will slowly start to pay off. At the present time, your finances are balanced. You have always analyzed the situation very well. You take into account every risk before you take a decision. But be careful not to rest on your laurels and don't turn your back on the people who guided you to success. Leo, contact with friends who have traveled widely could have you hankering to pack up and take the first plane to a distant place, which you've always wanted to visit. At the very least, you'll probably want to make plans for a vacation. If you're traveling to a foreign country, you may want to take a stab at learning the language. Actually, this is a good time to study a foreign tongue, as your mind is particularly sharp. Virgo, a lost possession could be recovered today. A gift, either of money or a long-desired item of some kind, could bring tears to your eyes. Your sense of self-worth should be very high at this time and could cause you to feel very motherly and nurturing towards everyone around you who doesn't have your self-confidence. New opportunities for increasing your income could come your way. Make the most of them. Libra, dealing with the ups and downs of other members of your household could be easier for you today than it usually is. You're less inclined to be logical and more apt to identify strongly with what other people are feeling. This should increase your understanding of their situations, and they'll be likely to appreciate your empathy with them. Don't forget your own concerns as well. You may see a lot of things in a different light today. Scorpio, you probably pay a great deal of attention to what other people think of you. It may often be hard for you to make decisions in delicate situations for fear of being misjudged, even if you know you must. You may run into this dilemma as you go about your day today. Trust your own good judgment. It may be much more important to be decisive today than you can even imagine. Sagittarius, your professional ambitions could change directions now. From time to time, you seem utterly preoccupied by your need for personal fulfillment, and these feelings take over in all the other areas of your life. You may realize that your emotional security is linked to your material security. It's possible something is happening in your personal life that you need to nurture in order for it to bloom and grow. Take good care of yourself. Capricorn, what a wonderful day for you. The project that was just an idea a few months back is beginning to take shape right before your eyes. Follow your instincts as far as they will take you. Don't be afraid to turn your ideas into reality, even if some people try to tell you they are too personal or too subjective. Trust your own good judgment and tell the others to look at the results instead of quibbling over the details. Aquarius, for the next several days, you might want to put this sign on your door: do not disturb. I'm on the moon. In fact, the planets will have you dreaming the wildest dreams you can imagine and going back to the world of your childhood. If you can do something creative with all the powerful imagery inside of you, you may come up with something very, very beautiful. Pisces, your sign may have made you a specialist at manipulating concepts and ideas and using your analytical skills to understand any problem that comes your way. If this is true, people have probably already told you that, okay, thinking is fine, but there is a moment when you have to put all that thinking into practice. The position of the planets today invites you to think about this.